Okay, so we're gonna play Doki Doki Literature Club. So let me open up the game right here. Okay, hopefully it loads. Okay, so one of the aspects, or one of the most important things right now is the music. It's very cheerful, and we'll see that later on when I'm playing through it, it changes a bit, so to keep track of that. And also, I've played this game once already, so the second time you play through it, certain things change. As you can see here, one of the characters is all glitched out, and this is important because I'm gonna mostly be talking about the glitchy kind of messed up broken computer aesthetic that they go for partway through the game. So let's load our game in here. Okay, and we're gonna go with this save right here. So it's all happy and cheerful. So one of the core mechanics that that's part of the game is just clicking and reading. It's a very simple text-based kind of game. Not too many options to choose from ever really. So most of it's just either clicking or pressing enter. So you click, read the text to go and progress through the game. So right now it's just you're in a literature club with two women that are just like, I don't know, I think they're fighting right now. But we'll continue clicking through. As I said, it's pretty simple mechanics. There's not much to the game, but it's the aesthetics and what they do with certain mechanics that makes it interesting. So let's keep clicking. There's also a skip button too, so we could just skip ahead and it goes really fast. And as you can see, the music's changed a bit, so I guess this one's a bit more eerie and fast-paced, I find, so it makes your heart rush when you're playing it. So let's keep clicking. Oh, I see, and this is where it's getting glitched out, and then you can hear the pitch is increasing every second. It gets a lot creepier, and the screen gets dark. And what the fuck is wrong with your head? Like, it gets really violent in certain parts. Yeah, and then let's keep clicking. Oh, yeah, and now it starts to get grainy as if it's, oh, and then this is where the weird text goes. And so now I have the option to click on certain, a person to whatever, say who's right or who's wrong. So if I click, let's say, Yuri, oh, it glitches out. So here's where, when you have options and it actually doesn't do anything, so it's kind of like mocking you in a certain way. And this is this is related to the core mechanics because usually your choices have a decision and then you feel like you have control of the game. But here's where you actually don't have, you lose that control, and anything you choose just doesn't happen. Nothing happens when you click anything. It just keeps zooming in and getting more glitched out. So this is where your choice doesn't matter at all, pretty much. And it keeps zooming in, oh, and then pretty much breaks, and one of the characters' faces appears. Okay, and then she's on top of the text, so it's like a very glitched out, kind of interesting aesthetic they're going for here. And this is where it like breaks out of the fourth wall kind of thing, and it enters that weird kind of like psychological horror genre. Yeah. And then the thing is, it's funny because they act like it's not even part of the game, like they forget that it happened ever. It's very interesting. And yeah, now there's no sound at all. They just completely removed the sound. Yep, and okay, well, let's keep clicking. Let's see. yeah, so that was one of the bigger parts of the game where they do a cool thing where your lack of choices uh, is shown in the game. Okay, and so they just fought. One of them ran out, was crying, and pretty much the rest of the game just continues on, and it gets more and more weird. And the interesting thing is sometimes you can see that the text bubbles turn black, and that's as if it's kind of like a glitched out, like they're saying certain things in their head that they didn't mean to say or something like that. So it adds the weird glitchy kind of aesthetic that they're going for this game. And yeah, you just keep clicking and you go through the rest of the game. That's about it. That's all I have to say. Thank you. Goodbye.